Hello, peeps. I just want to talk about the Miami Grand Prix, which just was done in Miami 2 weeks ago. So, after the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which was won by Sergio Perez, and everyone was like, okay, can Sergio Perez sustain a championship challenge? He was about 8 points behind Max, and everyone was asking. So, the next Grand Prix came along, and the Miami Grand Prix. I mean, they had a qualifying session, they had a sprint session, and then Sergio put it on pole position somehow, you know. So Max started in ninth position, and he still managed to come back and overtake Sergio in the race, and he won the race. He came from ninth position, but he used a tire offset, old school tire strategy to win the race. But Sergio had good pace, but he wasn't pulling like a second gap every lap. He wasn't pulling like a point two or point three out. He could have won the race, but he just didn't have enough pace to offset the balance. But yeah, in all, it was a good race. Hamilton done okay. He came from the back end, scored some good points. And yeah, it was a good race. And I feel like Max could have done Max. I feel like Max maximized his performance. He done what he had to do, and he showed that he's still he's a champion. And he showed that he can fight like adversity. So obviously it's easy for him anyway. It's easy for him, but he's still putting in the work. Like you have to recognize that he's still putting in the work, and Sergio has to step up, and put more pace into the car and see if he can challenge for this championship or it's gonna be a wrap.